Tuesday Night Live. I am your host, Christoph, also known as One Man, Three Hearts. Welcome back to all of my OGs here on the channel. As usual, we have Go Leafs Go and Ellen, the first two in the chat. Is anybody else in here? Soul is usually one of my first OGs. Thad could be in here. But what's up? Go Leafs Go. What's up to my OG member and Wheelhouse wife, Ellen? What's up, guys? Hello, Xavier is in the chat. Lindsay Nicole is in the chat. Welcome, guys. We have another very exciting live plan for you guys tonight. I'm so excited to be here, especially still riding the high from such a fun weekend, which I kicked off with all of you on Friday night, ringing in my 41st birthday. And you guys over delivered. It was so incredible. I had been replaying it over and over in my mind since it happened. If you have not seen it, you can definitely check out the replay as well as the short clip which captures the moment that I turned 41 at midnight and just was inundated with so many happy birthday wishes and well wishes of love and long life, prosperity, and it made me super emotional. So I can't thank you guys enough. Hello, Lindsay. Hello, guys. Trevor, what's going on? I'm doing well. Trevor, today's a good day. I feel good. I am excited to be here with you guys. So all in all, life is good at the moment. Guys, for those of you that are new, welcome to my channel. Again, my name is Christoph, also known as One Man, Three Hearts. And here on my channel, I share openly and very vulnerably with you different aspects of my life. You know, the things that I've gone through, the things that I've overcome. And that ties right in with the theme of tonight's live, which is those who can do and those who can't just watch. And by that, we are taking that from the phrase of those who can do and those who can't teach. And I know what you're thinking, right? Well, Chris, you're not a teacher. And no, I'm not a teacher in the traditional sense of teaching in a classroom, but I would like to open up your minds to the different avenues of teaching and how teaching comes into play in all of our lives in so many different ways that we may not necessarily be aware of until we reflect. And that's what we do here in these lives, right? We look back, we reflect, we try to make better understanding of our choices, our experiences, try to look at life through different lens and gain some perspective. And so that's what I hope to achieve by the end of tonight's live. Hello, Preppy Lorax. What's going on? Animal Lover is in the chat. Sending a big shout out to you and your boyfriend. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! That's right, I forgot about that. Xavier Foster, the quote of the day is those that can do and those that can't teach. And we're going to get into that in just a little bit. We're still just warming up here. Again, I'm trying to look for a word that can really encapsulate my feelings right now, and I'm at a loss because that's just how profound my birthday weekend was. And for those of you that have been with me since the relaunch of my channel in May of 2023, you know that for me, turning 40 was a difficult hurdle. I was in a really dark space leading up to the day, and I had a lot of emotions, a lot of confusion because I didn't understand why all of these intense emotions were coming up, because in one sense my mind was telling me that, listen, you should be so grateful for life. You have all these amazing blessings and all these great things are happening for you, and yet I could not get myself to believe it. And so turning 41 and being in such a positive space mentally and, really understanding my worth, my value, and being able to fully embrace my life, what it means, what it stands for, is like the ultimate comeback. The ultimate comeback. And, to being alive on Friday night with you guys going into my birthday and breaking every single live record that we've had on YouTube. And we've had some pretty intense lives. A lot of you have been here for, when we had the most super thanks on back to back nights when we had over 300 likes. We were averaging about 10,000 viewers per live. And to double that, to hit over 24,000 viewers and counting, to receive thousands of birthday messages across my platforms. I think it's like something like 40,000 birthday wishes now and counting. I mean, just unreal numbers. We officially hit 45,000 subscribers here on our YouTube channel, rapidly approaching 20,100,000 views, and this is all about coming together, teamwork, and the heart train. And I'm so, so grateful. You guys let me know that I'm on the right track, figuratively. And, that I'm out here doing my thing, and I'm so grateful for you guys. Christian is in the chat. I was hoping that when I texted you, you were going to see that in time. Welcome, Christian. For those of you, again, that have been around for a little while, you know that Christian was our Spotlight Victory guest. And if you care to catch up on his story, which we discussed, I mean, so inspirational and powerful. Christian is actually a childhood friend of mine that we grew up together. We're best friends in grammar school, and life took us on different paths, and we have since reconnected because he is a brain cancer warrior. And the transformational loan that he's made in just a year teaches us the power of perseverance, the power of never giving up, and I really highly recommend you check out that replay. Guys, we also have some Spotlight Victory guests coming up, so please be sure to turn your notifications on to all, because these are things that you are not going to want to miss. Alright guys, if you are not subscribed already, please do me the favor. Get aboard the Heart Train, hit that subscribe button, join the Heart Train family. I promise you, you will love being here. We are such a fun, safe, loving, supportive community, and it's something that I'm really proud of that we have built together. So if you are not, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you are interested in supporting, but also learning more about me, I highly encourage that you check out my playlist, in particular the Top 10 Answers series playlist. That's the playlist where my most frequently asked questions are answered, and answered in detail. Those are where I have my long format videos, so if you really are invested or just curious, which I know you are, how can you not be? I have a tube in my neck. So the question, what is that thing in your neck, comes up all the time. I answered that. As well as I discussed my kidney transplant journey. I'm on kidney failure dialysis for the second time in my life, awaiting a second kidney transplant. I had my first transplant back in 2004. So, all those different things that you can learn about, as well as my documentary, my short documentary. Now, my support links, for example, to my book, my short documentary, my merch line, which you can see I am rocking, my YouTube Live t-shirt. I love this t-shirt. This might be my favorite in terms of how cozy it is. Although I'm getting a couple more. I got some for my birthday, so we'll see. The verdict is still out. But my merch line, you can find the link there. The link to my memberships, the link to my GoFundMe, all those links of support can be found in the bio description of my homepage. Again, always, guys, I'd really appreciate if you like the live, as we get into our discussion about teaching and all the different aspects of teaching, how we apply it to our lives, what we can learn from it. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, like the live, show some love, double tap your screens, especially if you have an iPhone, as it really helps to promote not just the channel, but the live. So I really, really appreciate the love, guys. Raul, yes. Walter White was a teacher in some forms. I mean, he started off as a teacher. If you remember, he started off as a chemistry teacher. I believe it was a chemistry teacher. Then he went on to teach other things. Drea, hello, hello. I'm feeling great this evening, Drea. Today's a good day. Non-dialysis days always mean that I feel good, I feel energetic, I feel full of life, and also tonight I had a little bit of a family get-together at my sister's house. My nieces and nephews wanted to celebrate my birthday because they didn't get to see me on the day of my birthday, and it was so cute. Oh my god, like they hung up their decorations for me, and like they printed out their favorite pictures of me, and you know, they were like, oh, we know Uncle Chris's favorite color is blue, so we should get blue balloons. And oh, mommy, let's get a blue cake. Let's get him a blue wheelchair as a gift. Like, how can you not be happy and just feel so grateful when you're around that kind of energy? You know what I mean? And just laughs. We were reminiscing. We were like, they were teasing me about things that I did when I was younger. That like like to hope that I've grown out of. Yes, amen, amen, amen. Welcome everybody. Welcome to tonight's chat. Welcome, welcome. Shout out to producer Jennifer Cascardo, our moderator, but also the co-content creator, producer of the channel, marketing strategist, and just the big old genius behind the scenes. Although she's very fit, so don't take that literally. Mike Man, thank you for the heads up, because I don't like spiders. No, that's a crab. It's a crab. I was like, wait, is there really a spider by me? Not that I could jump or anything. I mean, my muscles don't work like that anymore. Carrie, I'm so sorry to hear that. Ah, that's tough. That's very, very tough. Right, Drea? I feel very loved. I mean, the whole birthday weekend, start to finish, I'm still receiving birthday messages today. Like today. And, not even just on my platforms, but text messages and, voice notes. Like, I can't stop thinking about the amount of support that I have in my life, the amount of love that I'm surrounded by, and that is what just keeps my engine running full steam ahead. And I cannot thank you guys enough. Like, your presence is a gift to me, which reminds me, I hope you guys checked out the posted winners from our gift back. I posted that, I want to say it was around 11:05. Oh yeah, 11:05, because I like fives. So 11:05 is when it went up this morning, but if you have missed it, give it a look, because your name might be one of the 13 winners. Producer Jennifer and I chose 13 because my birthday is July 13th. Again, if you're underage, you are definitely still eligible for a gift back, but you need to have parental consent. So just have your parents email us directly at oneman3hearts@gmail.com. Email me. That's my email. You can email me there, and as long as your parents say it's cool, we'll be happy to give you your gift back. Now, in order to be eligible for a gift back, it's the hardest thing in the world. No, I'm totally kidding. It's probably the easiest thing in the world. All you have to do is leave a comment on either my live stream or during my live stream or on any of my playlist videos. And a comment, by that I mean like something really powerful, something funny, emojis. You never know what we're looking for. And so this time around it was 13 winners. It could be 3, could be 5. We'll surprise you, but I'm just saying, keep engaging, keep commenting. That's the way to be eligible. And so already, some of you have some amazing comments in here. Dylan, what's up? KK, good evening. Good evening. Thank you. I will. Giving up is not an option, don't you worry. Dexatator. Okay, I was wondering, I'm like, where is Dad? I hope Dad is okay because I know that you've been going through some things. Dad, how are you holding up, my friend? I know that Saturday was tough for you. I mean, emotional all around. How you holding up? Slay Sky, hello, hello, hello. Beverly, hello. Welcome back, my friend. What's up, bestie? Yes, I had such a great time. I had a great time on Saturday night, right? Today is Tuesday, right? Yeah, because I was gonna say yesterday was dialysis, and that wasn't so fun, if I remember. Okay, so guys, I want to now transition. Let's get into tonight's topic for the live, where we will be discussing the aspect of teaching, but not necessarily how you would think of teaching. You know, while teaching in institutions is incredibly valuable, that's not to take away from the value that we can gain from teaching outside of the classroom. Now, I'm going to start this off with some examples how I have, experienced teaching and now ultimately become a teacher on a magnitude that I never expected. And it took me a while to embrace that responsibility, that level of power, that level of influence. And now that I'm here, I am ready to share with you just how impactful teaching can be. Let's take, for instance, okay, I am a fully disabled quadriplegic. And so, for me, as somebody who grew up most of my life being fully able bodied, being able to take care of myself, those that can do. So at that point, yes, I was dealing with heart issues, but I was pushing myself in school. I was, working really hard. I was doing everything that I could to excel, but I was also going out. I was making the most of life. I was enjoying with friends. I was living in the moment. I was appreciating my relationships. 27, I'm suddenly diagnosed with a very rare genetic muscle disease called myofibrillar myopathy. Now, for those of you that may be new, that's a disease that progressively weakens your muscles over time. If you want to know more about my story, what that means, what it entails, and everything that I've overcome, check out my video, What Happened to You, in my Top 10 Answers playlist series. You can also check out my book and short documentary. Those are both linked in the homepage bio description. Okay? So I get this diagnosis, and little by little, my body starts to now not be able to perform things that I spent my whole life taking for granted. So now I'm in a place of I can't. And it took me many years of going through different stages of can't and not being able to operate like I once was able to. And so I had to learn patience. I had to learn understanding. I had to learn how to navigate life in a different way, without the ability to walk, without the ability to use my arms, my hands, to have neck weakness, to have diaphragm weakness. I didn't know what living life on a ventilator was about. I had no idea even like where to begin to navigate life with a hole in my throat attached to a machine to breathe. And so that was a learning process. I had to teach myself so many of these things that was completely unfamiliar territory for me. But as I've learned, going through it, really getting in there, hands on, and I'm talking about like digging in and forcing yourself essentially, but also embracing because you know that this is what's going to help propel you forward by learning and embracing your situation. This is what's going to allow you to heal and ultimately be victorious. You know that it's going to take work. Anybody that tells you that it doesn't, that it's all like, sunshine and rainbows and that, oh, it's easy. They're lying to you and they want to misguide you. I'm here to give you the real, to tell you the truth. Getting to this place that I'm at right now was not easy, but it's possible. And that's what you have to hold on to. That's what gets you through those difficult moments of learning, because what happens when you learn? Let's discuss a little bit the stages of learning. Hello, everybody. I want you to know that I see you, I love you, and I appreciate you guys being here. Hit that subscribe button. My name is Christoph. If you're just joining, welcome. I'm your host. This is my channel, One Man, Three Hearts. And here we are exploring and discussing different avenues of teaching tonight. Okay, so I want to go through a little bit of the learning process because learning, let's face it, learning is not very pleasant. This is why people play hooky from school. This is why people, they put off taking training courses. You find people saying, oh, I want to learn a new language. A year goes by, and you're like, oh, ¿cómo ça va? You're like, what? Go. You didn't learn, like you said. Okay, got it. We procrastinate. I am a big procrastinator, something I'm still working on. So I get it. I'm not just. That's the other thing, guys. When I talk to you, I'm not preaching from a place of like, I'm better than you, I know it all. No, it's because I've been there, I've lived it, and I've always promised you guys that I'm going to be real, transparent, give you like the raw, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything in between. And so, for me, learning has definitely been uncomfortable. And, it's a phase that not everybody is going to, enjoy going through. And a lot of people, they give up halfway through the learning phase or sometimes before it even starts. Like they hear what's involved and they're like, oh, I'm not doing that. What? No, learn all that? I can't do that. And the fight is over before it even began. So I'm here to tell you that you got to push through all of that, and the teaching process is going to be painful. It's going to be uncomfortable. You're going to have moments where you get discouraged. And okay, if you need to step away and take a break for a little bit, then that's cool. That's acceptable. That's human. That's normal. But don't let yourself stay away too long that you forget your purpose, that you forget where you're going. That takes me into, becoming a YouTuber. That was an avenue that I never really expected for myself, I was so focused on writing a book, and for me, I thought, this is my end-all, be-all. This is, okay, I wrote a book, and, I'm good. Like, I'm going to put out one book, and that's it. That's going to be my legacy. My book was 2015, so we're going on just about 10 years. And, a lot has transpired over that journey. Where, now to be... Ninja Creations, what's up? How are you? Jace, what's going on? How are you guys? Drea says, I call that phase growing pains. Amen. And growing pains hurt, right? They do. They hurt. They're uncomfortable. Hello, Varan. Thank you. I appreciate you, Varan. DC, what's going on? Angela. Oh, Angela, don't worry about them. Jennifer's taking care of them. Those are trolls. And, believe it or not, a lot of our trolls come around. So pay them no mind. Jennifer's on it. We're good to go. Shout out to producer Jennifer, our moderator in the chat, holding it down. She's always got her thing going. I'm doing well, Choco Puff. How are you, Idiotic Games? Sure. Ask me anything you'd like. That's why we're here. Some questions, guys, if they are repetitive, I will redirect you to our longer format videos. That's why I did them. Just, as a place to have people to be able to go and, explore the channel, learn more about me, because producer Jennifer and I, we kind of really have pinpointed the questions that are asked most commonly and that people tend to be the most curious or want to know more about. And so we created videos for that very reason. And so, in an effort to stay present in tonight's chat and on topic, and just, for our regulars, give them a little bit of new, fresh sides of Christoph, because the fresh sides are the best sides. Ooh, right? You ever go into a loaf, of bread, and you skip past the ends because you just want the fresh stuff? And that's what we're doing here on My Life. Guys, if you are new to the chat, welcome. My name is Christoph, also known as One Man Three Hearts. Welcome to my channel. Please, if you're not already, hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you aboard the Heart Train. Join the family. It's a beautiful family, as you can see in the chat. I mean, people are just loving up on each other. We're hanging out. It's a very chill vibe. We're here to discuss different topics, different things that are going on in all of our personal journeys to victory. Because, let's face it, folks, the road to victory is not easy. And as we go through that learning process and we try to teach ourselves so many valuable lessons, some of them stick, some of them don't. If you're someone like me who is stubborn and just thick-headed and resistant at times, producer Jennifer, do not say a word. I'm totally kidding. Producer Jennifer has been riding with me 24/7, and the journey, it's beautifully painful, if that makes sense, because I lay here, I reflect on where I started when we met, all of the things that I've managed to learn and grow from. And there are moments where I look back and I say, like, Chris, like, what were you doing? But then as I work through it, I kind of start to understand myself, and I'm like, okay, like, I still don't agree with the thought process, but I understand it. And, that's another part of learning. Give yourself some grace, give yourself that patience, that if you're not getting it right away, or, you're being a little resistant, that you hopefully come around, and that you just are going through a little bit of a process to understand yourself, understand, for me, I've learned that a lot of it was, one, me being super protective, one, me trying to, like, overcompensate. Because remember, like, I was this little boy who, going about his life, just, like, out of nowhere, Jennifer, when silence is so loud? As we were discussing the other night, Jennifer. Yeah, that's happening right now. Ellen, thank you. Ellen Bozart says, I have yet to find anyone who says life is easy. Agreed. Agreed. And if there is someone out there, they're lying. I'm not even gonna say I want to meet them, because they're going to lie straight to my face. No, life is not meant to be easy. We are here for spiritual and emotional development. That is what I have learned about my personal experience, that I am here not to, bask in, like, material things, not to go through life and just, like, take things for granted and see how more, how much can I take. No, and again, teaching moment. We go through life, never stop learning about ourselves. We never stop growing. You can be 5 years old, 50 years old. You could be 85 years old. You're still going to have aha moments and learn things about your personality, your character, learn things about your journey. You're going to connect the dots, especially as you get older. That's if you choose to be introspective, and that's what I'm hoping to promote and get you guys to do, is look inward. That's another aspect of learning. You got to be able to look inward. You got to be able to look in that mirror and not just, like, put up a facade or a mask of what you see, but really look inward. And yes, again, it's gonna be uncomfortable. It's not gonna be all cozy. There are gonna be some corners of your soul that you don't want to face. But I'm telling you, that is the answer to healing. That's the answer to strength. That's the answer to overcoming. Is being able to face those very uncomfortable things and say, wow, I was wrong here. I made a bad decision. I made a bad choice. Like, I shouldn't have done that. They say that the biggest mistake is not learning from your mistakes. And I couldn't find that more true. Listen, I was late and missed my medication doses for my heart transplant. Go read my book. Go watch my short documentary and see the lesson that I had to learn as a result of that bad decision. Go. Go. Then come back to my channel. Better yet, go on Vimeo if you watch the short. Go on Amazon if you read the book. Leave a review. And let me know how that made you feel. Because I can tell you right now, that's a mistake that I live with still to this day. Do you think that's something that I want to acknowledge on a channel platform with 45,000 people with averaging 10,000 viewers per live? You think that that was something that I would have said even 5 years ago? Guess what? Got news for you. No, I wouldn't. I would have done everything to sit here and sugarcoat that. But no. Now I look at my mistakes, I look at those errors that I've learned from, and I could say with my chest, I was wrong. That was a moment of weakness. That was dumb, Chris. There is so much power and strength in recognizing our weaknesses. The irony in me laying here as a fully disabled quadriplegic that if I wanted to get up and go to the bathroom right now, couldn't. I would have to call my 24/7 live-in caregiver to come transfer me to the wheelchair, then transfer me onto the toilet, hook me back up to my portable ventilator, and wait for me to be done. God forbid, hope that while he gives me the little bit of privacy to be able to go to the bathroom on my own, that my vent tubing doesn't disconnect, that it doesn't kink, that I don't lose my balance, fall off the toilet, hit and crack my head open. That's my life. Have him come back and try to act like I'm not mortified that he now has to wipe me as we talk about that someone recently tried to assassinate our president. But I'll tell you what, since going through that process, I have learned that it's not a big deal. I have taught myself to not be embarrassed. I taught myself to get to a place where, listen, Chris, you need this for your survival. Everybody goes to the bathroom. So a lot of people end up going into old age and needing this kind of help. Be grateful that you have someone to do it for you. Be grateful that you are not going to the bathroom in a bed and that someone is waiting 2 hours before they come and clean you up. Be grateful, Chris. That is learning. That is teaching. That is teaching ourselves. That's what life's about. Constantly growing, teaching ourselves in so many different aspects. Going back to my journey of being a YouTuber, I was starting off the journey with just the book. I was referred to an award-winning production company at Sugar Beach Digital, producer Jennifer Cascardo's company. Even with all of the credentials and seeing how amazing they were, it was so hard for me to let go because my thought process was, this is my story and I suffered so much. Like, nobody else can claim right to this. Nobody else can have a part of it. I want to do it on my own and once again, because of my illness and the things that I had gone through medically and was so insecure about, I now wanted to overcompensate. Like, yeah, I may be sick, but I wrote a book. I may be sick, but I developed this on my own. And look at me. I'm now, you know, accredited in so many different areas. And I can say, again, proudly, that I did it with a team. That producer Jennifer and I worked day in and day out and developed this. And that, Sugar Beach Digital put together an award winning, just a masterpiece of a short documentary to encapsulate my life story. And, for me, that process wasn't easy, but again, I taught myself so much about the road to victory. And, that it's also just a lot more enjoyable when, you let people in. And, remember I said earlier in the live, you have your moments of weakness, right? Like, and recognizing your weakness can be powerful. Like, when you have a team, everybody has their strengths and you all complement each other. That's when you create something so beautiful together. Look what we've created together. All of us here in this live right now, all of you that are part of my platform, if you're watching the replay, we love you. The Heart Train family is like so powerful. And I don't know, with 41, I feel like we are going to do some incredible things together. We are so ready to explore different avenues of being able to connect with you, the coaching sessions, which, by the way, the coaching, the life coach club car has not really taken off. So right now is the opportunity to jump on that, because you're essentially going to be getting my coaching skills for like the bare minimum. Like by that I mean my one-on-one sessions, because obviously I charge way more for that. So I am leaving that life coach club car open. If people join and it happens to be two of us in a session, I'm telling you, you are getting more than your money's worth for that, okay? Like, I'm telling you, we will be going deep, but like, I overshare as it is, So, like, I'm a generous guy. You're gonna be getting a real life coaching one on one. You can transform the way you view life. Guys, listen. Okay, listen to me carefully, okay? People used to ask me all the time, you went through heart transplants. How can you be so happy? Like, you went through dialysis and a kidney transplant. And at that time, while I was so grateful for the support and the love around me, and that is, my medical team, everybody, that goes without saying. But I was still able to physically do things to make me happy. Whether it be doing a puzzle, whether it be picking up my niece and nephew, whether it be going for a drive on the sunset and listening to music, walking my dog. So at that point, yes, heart transplant is very hard, but I was able to refocus, redirect my thinking, you know? Hello, guys. Welcome, UK Dope Girl. Oh, it's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. Oh my gosh. You know, but now, when I am really incapacitated with my muscles and just having to need help and rely on someone, not just for basic needs, but for survival. If I don't have another human being with me, I am out. That's the end of the story. And so that's been a grueling process where I have had to go inward and teach myself the skills to be able to cope, but also more than that, because that's what I want people to understand. Your boy is not just coping here. I am not just surviving. I am thriving. And I'm not just thriving in one lane, baby. Your boy has so many lanes going that we are gonna go from the heart train to the heart train station in 41. You see, where we're going, that's where I want to take you with me. And I have the tools to give you. That Life Coach Club card is open, guys. It's in my bio description of my homepage, and I'm telling you that if you have the funds to be able to join and you are going through things or you want to elevate yourself, that's the way to do it. I'm going to leave you with that. You do with it what you will. 55 members in the chat. That means what I'm saying is true, baby. That means what I'm saying is true. Vegas Bud, you're the stud. You're the stud. Man, you are showing your age with that question. Ellen, yes, baby. Yes. Yes. Your girl Sky, you know? Of course I did. Of course I did. You can't have a handle like your girl Sky and that I not remember you. Lindsay Nicole, listen. We're not playing anymore. Self doubt, who is she? Because we don't know her. Insecurity, be gone. Low self worth, exterminated. No. Here on the hard train, it's full steam ahead. And listen, anybody who says otherwise, back of the trolley. You got some learning to do, but we gonna teach you. That's the beauty about being on the hard train. We will teach you. You just have to be willing to learn. That's it. That's it. And yes, I can't. There are a lot of things that I can't. I go through my days, can't do this, can't do that, can't do that. Oh, yeah, I wish I could do that. Can't, could once upon a time, can no longer. That's what I live. And so, do you understand the level of fortitude that it takes to overcome that, to go beyond that? That's the problem. I'm not sure if you're really soaking it in, but it's just we're not talking about a regular ball game. We are talking about the World Series, and I'm coming out a champion every time, every time, every time. But it's because I've taught myself the skills to get there. Okay, like that's what you have to understand. And again, I said at the beginning of the live, I'll say it again. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be uncomfortable, but the point is it's possible. Yes, guys. Producer Jennifer is so right. No self-doubt. Drop a yes in the comments for me if you will. Drop a yes comment if you will. Guys, do me a favor, please. Also, thumbs up the likes. Did I say that correct? Thumbs up the live. Give me a like. Let's see if we can get to 50 likes right now. There's 62 people in chat. I know we can get to 50 likes. There we go, 40. There we go. I love to see it. All right. What's up, you girl Scott? I know you subbed. I know. Vegas Bud. Vegas Bud says, you know what you can do and are doing? Putting a smile on my face with your positivity. Oh, snap. Somebody wants to be a gift back winner. Oh, schmoozing me up like that. My brain hurts. I keep telling old people that no matter if you vote. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Listen, guys. Listen. All I'm gonna say is that our country needs healing. Our country needs to learn to come together. Our country needs, really, I mean, it's been too long since we have all recognized each other as people that are just trying to survive. Everybody's just trying to survive. Newsflash, cause I don't care if I'm in a wheelchair and a fully disabled quadriplegic and I am talking to a all-star track athlete. Both of us are just trying to survive. And the best way to survival is coming together and working as a team. And that's what I love about this platform. That's what I love about coming in here in this chat is that I really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, I feel like we built a community where we are all able to we come in here, we're able to chat. You guys have gotten to know producer Jennifer, who is so big behind the scenes, but you have brought her into the forefront. And that's so beautiful. She doesn't request the acknowledgement, and yet you guys are here cheering her on, you're cheering each other on. It's amazing. And that's what I want more of on a bigger scale. That's why, we work so hard to continue to grow and build this community of love and acceptance and just being there for each other. Thad comes into the chat, we're checking on him, Thad, how are you doing? How you holding up, bud? It leaves me speechless, and, I will thank you again and again. Like, there's not enough ways for me to thank you, and that's why we do things like the gift back, because your presence is a gift to us, and for us, to be able to do a little something to show you, we are grateful. We're grateful for you being able to help me achieve my goals and missions, for you to be able to provide a safe space, for other subscribers and supporters, that, for you to help raise awareness. It's just beautiful. Zahalal dog. Thank you. You just got a new sub. You're awesome. You're down with the... Thank you. Thank you. Guys, you like my shirt? I think you can see it, right? My YouTube live shirt. This is part of my new merch line. Guys, please show some love and support. Get yourself some merch. Go out there and rock for the brand. 1 Man 3 Hearts. Guys, 5heartsmerch.com. The number 5heartsmerch.com. Aisha. What's up, Aisha? How are you? Ellen says you are the gift. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, honey. Guys, Ellen, as you can see, is one of our OG members in the chat. If you become a member, either a Boxcar tier member or a Life Coach Club card member, you will get that awesome badge next to your name, but you also get priority comments. Like when I get hundreds of comments a day, which I do, you will be one of the first that I answer. We'll get an intimate little chat going on. Be like, hey, how you doing? How's your day? What's good? But Ellen is OG housewife, guys. You also get access to members-only content, members-only lives, videos, shorts, you name it. Kelly, what's up? Yugi, what's going on? Aisha, how are you? Oh, how can I forget? Ellen is an OG real housewife of YouTube. Oh shit, no. That was funny. I wasn't sure where you were going as I read that. Guys, we got about, I want to say, 10 minutes left. So, if you have any questions, now's the time, guys. Again, if you're not subscribed, please do me the favor. Join the Heart Train family. Hit that subscribe button. Yes, baby. Aisha. Antonio, what's up? How are you? Yeah, I was trying to figure out. Okay, so we need 2 more likes to hit 50, but I really... Guys, can we get to 100 likes? And I really, I want to put my faith in you. And I think that we could get there. I don't know how. I feel that we could really come together. This could be a real good moment. Drea, right? I think so. I think we could. 50 more likes, guys. Let's get to that 100 mark. All right, so do me a favor. If you have had a teaching moment outside of a classroom that you can think of that was really defining for you, and by defining, I mean like a shift where you were able to recognize, like, this has ultimately changed me as a person, leave a T in the comments. Drop a T, the letter T in the comments. Antonio. Thank you so much, Cherry. Thank you so much. Yes, I do. Antonio, yes, I do. Lipo, I'm not. I'm not. I am single, and I am ready to mingle, baby. No, yeah, I'm fully single, fully single. I would love to meet somebody, so, my options are open. Okay, Alan with the T, Hallie with the T, Drea with the T, producer Jennifer with the T, Antonio with the T. So once again, you see, okay, for those of you that were in Thursday Night's Live, we discussed my sobriety, and also actually on Night's Live. You see how many times now when we put out Lindsay Nicole with the T, when we ask questions, we can understand just how many people are affected by the same thing. And that we're not alone, and the world right now can feel very, very lonely. Because, especially with, social media and the media in general, you know, we can kind of convince ourselves that everything that we're dealing with, the issues that we're going through, that we're the only one that has them. And that's a really lonely place to be. You can find yourself like doubting whether or not you'll be able to get through it because everybody else is making it look so easy. And that's just not the truth. That's not reality, more people are struggling than you realize. I can tell you that I get private messages now on a scale that's alarming of people who are considering unaliving, that are no longer want to be here anymore. Close people in my life, it's out there, and so I'm not saying that as like a way, like that's not to depress you, but it's to let you know that there are a lot of people that are struggling, and so there's this strange comfort in understanding that we are not alone in dealing with something. Like for me, my transplant community, my myofibrillary myopathy community that is steadily growing, a disease that had less than 100 people diagnosed in the country when I was first diagnosed 14 years ago, that I've now met 8 people from, we lean on each other, we share, and just like knowing that somebody else out there gets it, and that like I'm okay, like I'm not crazy, I'm not the only person having a hard time. Like there is a lot of strength to draw from that. Erin, amen. Say it louder. Dan, say it louder. Yes. Antonio, I'm so comfy. I'm so comfy. So comfy. And my dog is right between my legs. I was actually considering sitting in my wheelchair for this live. But I was out all day, and like during the day with the wheelchair that I have now, which guys, stay tuned. I got a little surprise coming up in a couple posts, either tomorrow. You'll see, this week, definitely this week. But the wheelchair I currently have right now, just my booty starts to hurt. My booty starts to ache just because of the lack of pressure. But that will be changing. Turn those notifications on because you're gonna want to see this one. You're gonna see. Ooh, oh gosh, talk about birthday presents. My gosh, upgrade, yeah. So yes, so I was like, you know what, this is my heart train. Like they know me by now. So yeah, I'm cozy, I'm chilling, and I'm still I as I'm sure you can tell, my whole vibe is just I'm ecstatic about life. I'm feeling motivated and inspired and ready to just go out there and do this. Like I'm so ready to go out there and really spread my wings and show the world what I'm made of. Like it's been a crazy journey. It's been a process. And I've learned so much about myself. And you know what the crazy part is? Okay, the craziest part is that I have so much to learn. And that's what I like when I got to points where I learned, like I was always stopping myself and saying like, "Oh wow, okay, so I've learned it. I'm the best now." No. Like realizing that I'm still just an apprentice, that's what allows you to ultimately grow to be powerful because you never stop. You never limit your potential. You never cap yourself, So I'm really excited because what I'll say is that I'm going to take advantage of the opportunity to grow. As long as God blesses me with life, as long as I am breathing, I am going to do everything that I can to expand in every way that I'm able to. And I've learned that I'm not limited by my physical capabilities. Baby, when I embraced that concept, that's when people needed to watch out. When I started to embrace the concept that I am not limited by my physical capabilities or lack thereof, they was not ready. They're still not ready. Are you guys ready? Heart train, listen, drop a ready if you're ready for the speed. If you're buckled into the heart train and you're ready for where we're going tonight and forward, drop a ready in the chat. Drop a ready, drop a train emoji. Let's. Okay. Producer Jennifer, I already know you're ready. I missed 1101 with my babbling. It's not babbling. It's education. That's what I do now. I teach. My power is in my voice, and I intend to use my voice to full capacity. Aisha, that's what I'm talking about. Reagan is with the all caps ready. Caden, I have myofibrillar myopathy. Caden, check out my playlist videos. What happened to you? Oh, yeah, I'll tell you everything that I've been through. Ellen is so ready. Aisha's ready. Drea's ready with exclamation points. It's live. Lindsay Nicole is ready, baby. Okay. Listen, guys, we're keeping this energy. And the other thing I want to say is, listen, you fall off, okay? We derail the track sometimes, gets a little crooked, wobbly. That's okay too. And that's when we come back here, we regroup, Tuesday night lives. Right now it's going to be 10 p.m. for the summer, then we'll go back to, a little bit earlier. But, the heart train is not just like a fast paced bullet, it's also a recharging station. So, I don't want anybody, like, just because we're motivated here, that doesn't mean that I don't want people now to find themselves like, well, I'm in a bad place, I don't want to mess up the vibe. No. You always be completely, you come in here, you're feeling like, yo, Yeah, let's get it. Then share that. If you're saying, "Hey Chris, I'm here to recharge," then say that too. Okay, guys? Like I really want to make that clear because there is such a thing as toxic positivity and we're not representing that here. Okay, we're positive, we're uplifting, we're all of that, but we're also that hand that reaches down to pull you up if you're just like, listen, I'm too tired. I don't feel like saying yippee. No, no. That's when I'm gonna put you on the back of my chair, throw on some pegs. If you don't know what pegs are, go look it up. I'm 41, not saying pegs. I'm not saying skibbity pegs either. But I'll put you on the pegs on the back of my chair, and we'll go. So don't ever worry, all right? We got you here on the heart train. Yes, producer Jennifer. That's my producer. I got suction. Give me a second. Elvis. See, guys, how excited I build up secretions, and then I need to suction. This is the first. Can we just suction? The reason it's important to suction is because if secretions get like this, sometimes they can obstruct my airway. That happened to me on March 6th. My video, Are You Afraid of Dying? I talk about that incident. Go check it out. Couldn't get to my phone. It was bad, guys. Go check that video out. Leave a comment to be eligible for our gift back. But suctioning, very important. I also have a video talking about that. You can check it out. Thank you, the real one. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Well, on my lives, I call. I mean, when I'm not doing a live, I call. guys, for being patient. Thank you so much. 11:11, guys. Producer Jennifer. All right, guys. Thank you for joining tonight's live. I hope that you learned a lot. If you're watching the replay, I hope you enjoyed it as well. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, guys, check out all of the support links in my bio description of my homepage. I really appreciate it, guys. The link to my book there, the link to my short documentary and my memberships, as well as my new merch line. Look, I got my fresh YouTube live shirt on. Get yourself some merch. Check out the links that are in my bio description, guys. Also, don't forget to be eligible for the gift back. You gotta just comment. Comment in the lives, comment on my playlist videos. If you haven't already, check out the community section. Turn your notifications to all. Turn them on to all. The community section has the latest 13 winners. You never know if your name is up there. And yeah, have a really, really good night. The real one, you're welcome. No, you're so welcome. You're more than welcome. Guys, I'm here every Tuesday night. We're going to be incorporating some more regularly scheduled lives, but also be on the lookout for pop-ups. So turn those notifications on. And don't forget to hit subscribe. Yes, sweet dreams to all. Good night, guys. Lucy Cat, I love and respect you too. Oh no, what happened to wanted them? I saw your handle and made me laugh. I don't know why. I'm living with a very rare disease. I'm waiting for my caregiver to come back so that he can make on it. Moonlight, is that a bad thing? Oh, no. Don't be sorry. I'm living with a rare disease called myofibrillar myopathy. Yes, good night to our besties. Beverly, good night, Ellen. Christian is still here. Oh, Bezos. Good night. UK dumb girl, I will. Thank you, sir. Good night, everyone. Good night, Priestley. Good night, Lindsay. Oh, we got to at least 75, so we're 76 likes. Good job, guys. Who's gonna watch playlist videos after this? I'm finished. Bye, guys. Have a good night and then good rest of the week. Hit the X for